Well, this is one of the great stories that we're going to tell on the Punters Show and Top Better about the tournaments. I'm here with Matt Sawazenko. I got that right?
That's good.
Welcome to Punters Show and Top Better. And the reason we're here at Matt's place is because you've taken out the Tournament of the Year. You've beaten all the professional punters. You're just a recreational punter yourself, and you've taken out Saturday's tournament and picked up $20,000 in the process.
Happy days.
It's
beautiful.
Look, it's one of the. We deal with professional punting and everything every day, but we were just so thrilled to hear the story of somebody who is not a professional punter, and you've beaten the best.
Yeah.
You've beaten the absolute best punters in Australia.
It was a big day. Saved to the last race.
Mate, so tell us about yourself. You love your racing.
Yeah, don't mind a bit of a punt. Yeah, I don't know.
So you follow the races most Saturday?
Yeah. Usually have a bit of a punt. Like my multis, quaddies.
Yeah. And what got you into the tournaments?
I was just looking for something different, and then I come across Top Better. And
you played a few tournaments earlier, right?
Yeah, I think I've played 6 or 7, and used those as a bit of a lead up to when I heard about the Tournament of the Year. So that was just a bit of practice.
And basically, it was a $500 buy-in, and we had tournaments running to do it. But so you did it through the way that we love it, is to win your way into the big ticket item.
Yeah. I was actually close. Like I don't think I won my way in. I ended up getting a few bets and doubled my money up. And
that was right. Yes, that's right.
Very, very close. I choked on, I think, 2 tournaments.
Did you? Yeah.
Went all in on a place and come fourth.
Oh yeah, story of our lives. So basically, you built up a little bit of a bank through Top Better, and said, "I'm going to buy my ticket in."
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And have a crack. So when you were talking about like the big punters, that you thought, okay, well, I can do this.
Yeah, definitely having a go, and I said I was going to win it from the word go, and I actually did. It was a bit of a fluke.
Now the other great news of this, and this just puts, we'll get back to the processes and how you did it, and your strategies and how it all worked. But we found out after you won it, it's a rather big week for you this week as well too.
Yeah, biggest week of my life, I guess. Getting married this Friday, so that kind of helped the bank balance a bit, and wiped off half the cost of a wedding.
It's a big party, isn't it? Yeah. Just like most nights of mine on Saturday nights. It is just such a great story, isn't it? You just go on, then you focused in, you've zoned in on the Saturday. You said, I'm going to win this, and as you said, it's a great fill up to pick up $20,000 in the process.
Perfect timing, and I thought it was going to take a few days to come through, and it comes straight in even on the public holiday.
We do fake well.
So yeah, it's good.
No, mate. So let's just talk about it. You had a strategy going into it, a little bit different from the other comps you'd been into, as you were mentioning to me before we started this, that you were able to you monitored what the more professional people were doing early and how they were playing.
Yeah. So I watched a few comps. I've only entered, as I said, 6 or 7 comps, but if I didn't enter them, I watched and just sort of see how people bet. A lot of people sort of waited to the end, but I noticed that a few of the pros were just going all in pretty much straight out, and I got sucked in early and a couple of place bets and was coming last after race 3. So
well, it was interesting you mentioned that, like, because as you said, it did it feel like you were playing first grade. Now you've gone from running around in the park footy, and now hang on, we're playing some serious.
Yeah, I was with the big boys, so all the pros went all in on what was it, Flippin', then Strawberry Boy, and I was sitting on 30,000, they were on 180,000, so I was thinking I'm gone.
And it rattled your cage a bit too, because your plan was to do what?
Yeah, I was going to come all in on Jabali, I think race 4 or 5, and I tried to...
It's only 40 to 1.
Yeah, try to build the kitty by putting a couple of place bets on, and that backfired. So
you're watching the pros going, you're thinking they're doing this, so it sort of rattled your strategy a little bit.
And that's what the tournaments do, so then straight up they were too far in front, and I think rather than going the win, I put 18,000 or whatever on the place. So,
But by that stage, you'd done quite a good deal of your bank up until that stage.
Yeah. So I wasn't left with much. So I think I got it back to 40,000 just before Jabali race.
Yeah. So you've had 2,000 the win and 18,000 the place in Jabali.
Jabali, yeah.
So that's taken you up to about $250,000.
199.
Yep.
199, and I think I even put in the sledge block on back. So that kind of got me amped up, and then I thought at the same time I should have won it then and there.
Yes, But, if you had gone with the original strategy.
Way too early to call it, and that's what those tournaments do.
And one thing you mentioned, Bob, watching the tournaments, the mark that you thought that was par, you think you have to be 10 times what the
10 times
what your better bucks are.
Most of the tournaments before, you need 10 times. So if it was a 5,000 better bucks or 10,000. Yeah, always 10 times. And then the sledge box, I think a couple of people made the comment that you needed $500,000.
$500,000 to win.
And
so that was always in your head. I want to get $500,000.
Bang, $500,000. That was my goal, to get to that. And then if I knew that I got to that, I'd be...
So after being a bit head fucked by the pros, you've got back to Jabali. Now what are you thinking? That's halfway through the day.
Magical was my next thing. As I said, I had a multi.
Yeah, you had a multi yourself. Was it Jabali, Magical into Charlie Boy?
Charlie Boy.
Yeah, don't you love it when you get the first two legs up at 40s and 20s and and the shorter price of it doesn't help you. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so
you're up to Magical now?
Magical, but tournament got me again. I sort of dropped nuts. I think I only put 5,000 on the win and maybe 15 or 20,000
place, something along those lines. Yeah. So you're back. You've got another 5,000 there. So
I think it got me 380.
Yeah, up to about that. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah,
and,
so
I think you're well in the game. I think I hit the lead.
Yep.
Or fourth maybe, or the lead. Yeah.
Lovely, cool. And we come into the Stradbroke.
Stradbroke. That was a hard one. I was going to sit out, and then I just thought these guys are going too hard out. Yeah. So they were really going strong. So,
and are you starting to then think I might need more than that 10 times?
So I was just sort of thinking, maybe.
And I'm here. I'm close.
So I still had to go, and Srikandi just killed me.
Yeah,
I fell off it the last 2 weeks.
And
so
you backed at the last two starts.
Missed the start, and then against Bowman it didn't fire at all. So Charlie Boy and a few others I put a bit on, and I think I lost about 60 or 70,000. So I left
out on the Stradbroke.
So I left me down I think 300,000 into the last race.
Yeah, lovely, cool. So where are you sitting fourth coming to the last?
Yeah, sitting fourth in the last race, and so then I just thought, well, gonna need get to $500,000, and we'll see how we go from there.
Yep.
Tossing up a Pingle index linked for the place.
For the place, so you're thinking bet up the place, one of those two.
Yeah. So I was gonna go a lot on one of those. I was gonna back Bowman on a Pingle, change to index links.
Yeah.
There goes 280,000.
So you had 280,000 the place there. Geez, I tell you what, if you had gone on Pingle, you would have won it by a clear margin.
Yeah.
there was no photo required there.
So then I left myself a bit of change left just to get to that $500,000. Major, 25 or 35 on that.
Yep.
And then Jet Set Lad was paying mid-40s.
And he didn't really like Jet Set Lad. It was just that price that you thought.
It was a good price.
Yeah, it was about you were looking at horses around that 50 to 1 mark, have 10 on it or 11 on it as it turned out, which was crucial.
And so I ended up putting 11 on it as everybody was putting 10,000 on roughies and 10,000 all day. So I thought, well, extra 1,000.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
So just go back to that. So you're watching everybody's bets and you're seeing that the standard rolling bet is 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. So your thought process is that if everybody's going 10,000 and somebody's had 10,000 then and they've gone chips in to try to win this, if I go a little bit more than them, I've got them covered.
Well, I wanted the 11,000 on that. As I said, 25 or 35 on Major. Can't remember, but I didn't think anybody else would have that same bet.
Yeah.
And then 280,000 on index linked. I didn't think anybody would have that.
And you're one of those two wins. You've still got index linked to run a place.
I just want to at least get to that 5.5, or over. So that was my goal.
Lovely. And at any stage of this, I mean, obviously the 20,000 for the win is a good prize, but there's 10,000 for second, 5,000 for third. Were you thinking that, or are you thinking I'm just going to win this?
At that stage, I was coming fourth, and the way people bet in, I just thought, well, all in or nothing. I'm coming fourth. There's no prize for fourth.
No.
Have a go.
Yeah.
And I was in it to win it. So
you're guilty.
And I loved that buy-in when the prize pool kept on going up.
Well, that's right, exactly. Well, it's a good feature, isn't it? At the end of the day, the more money that's in the pool, the better it is for everyone. And also too, like if you've set yourself up for a day doing it, and you've lost out early.
Yeah, if you lose that early, why not? If you've got some spare change, jump back in and
away you go.
It's a good feature. So
absolutely. So. As far as it goes, I'm sure you'll be telling all your mates about the tournaments.
I'm going to wait till after the wedding. We'll just sort of sit in and
you might find a few new mates coming along. You got to spare one or two, or
it's just too much going all at once. But I think I'm definitely have a big party this Friday night.
Exactly right. Well, mate, it's a terrific story. The concept of it is a great concept, isn't it? Like, it's just an extra edge and that extra strategy. You mentioned that you do record all your bets, so you are trying to take it a little bit serious, more than a recreational punter. But that strategy of it, it's a fantastic thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll try to record it. One, so you don't do your ass.
Yeah.
Second, try to get a win.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you can follow a bit,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, not just punt on anything. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly right. Well, fantastic story, mate. We're so thrilled that you know it's gone to where we love Kings, and obviously Glenn's involved in the business, and love Fletch, and love all the other boys.
I was just surprised straight away I got the phone call.
Yeah.
Like, congrats. I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think I had a voicemail. I called back. I was like, hello. I was like, hey, and whoever called me up was stoked as, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, wow, respect, like, good stuff. Like,
Yeah, no, beautiful. It's mate, well, look, it's something that we're very happy to be promoting and be involved with, because it's, you know, it gives somebody like you the opportunity to A, take on the best, and then B, have a great win from it, and C, pay for at
My
least
wedding.
well, as you said, half, tenth,
Yeah.
100th.
Well, if somebody can beat a wedding gift of that, I think Top Better wins that one.
Oh, well, mate, well done.
Yep.
Thanks very much for being part of it. And, yeah, that's a great story. Just goes to show what you can do by being in the tournaments. And I'm sure you'll be back in them and having fun along the way, whether it's the big ones or whether it's just the little ones. You know, like, it's just... These tournaments are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and as we suggest, and as you found out from, the more you play them, the more technically you become.
Yeah.
And there's going to be people coming into tournaments that are worth good money, that are going to be in there for the first time. And if you've got an edge on them, you've been playing them for a while, you're going to take their money. So that's how it works.
So.
Well, well done, good work, and yeah, jump in a tournament and you can also win, hopefully, somewhere near $20,000.